Broadcasting from Earth 2811. It's another month, it's another episode. It's from the US podcast. Wow, well, welcome back, everyone. How are you all feeling? I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you had a great month, right? Because today, in this episode, we're going to be talking about everything that happened in March. And oh man, there's a lot of stuff. And this video it's much more well structured compared to the previous episode, the first ever reboot episode, um which covered January, February. So this is like a much better, cleaner structure episode. It's much less confusing. There's less uh jumping back and forth between dates. There might be a little bit way less compared to how much there was in the January, February episode. So yeah, a lot of stuff which happened this month. Like insane month, especially for like movies and stuff, right? So yeah, I mean, why waste time? Let's just get to the intro. All right, so to begin this episode, I just touch off some small topics which aren't really big, but I like them anyways. Man United, right? The football team, Man United. Oh my God, I love the new captain. I completely forgot his name though. Oh my God. I mean, we're straight cooking, right? We're doing amazing so far. I think we're currently third place, right? I think so, right? I'm not sure. I haven't checked in like a while, but last time I checked, I think we're third place. Um, in the whole against teams. So we have many matches this month. So we had the f first match we had this month, which was on March 1st, is Man United versus Crystal Palace. We won. I mean, come on, Crystal Palace, really? No offense. If you guys support Crystal Palace. Then we have Man United with Newcastle on March 5th. How the fuck did we lose? How? Okay, my voice may be squeaky a lot. So I'm still kind of salty, but it's one loss for the team. But I think the rest of the other matches did really well. Um, And then the next match we had was Man United versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa, Aston Villa, right? the win streak, it might be back. It might be back because we did really good. In this match, we won obviously. And then next one we had was the Man United versus Bournemouth match, which happened on March 21st. So I think that's the last match for the month, but we lost. Yeah, I mean, no, we actually didn't lose. It was a tie between both teams. But how though? I feel like, it could have been an easy win, but like it was a little tough game. So yeah, so that's pretty much out of it. Small topic compared to the other one. So I just wanted to get that out of the way first. Okay, now getting to the main topics. This month I've been reading a lot more comics. So, for the first comic I started reading this month was Absolute Flash. But I have seen many people talking about it, right? I think because I was so interested in like, what's this Flash's, what's the difference, you know? And so I read the comic. I read all issues, right? So actually, fun fact, I started reading around March 1st-ish, right? And then I read until Absolute Flash number 11, right? Issue number 11. And then I was like, when the next final issue coming out, I was like, oh, it's 3 days, it's 2 days away. That's not bad. I was like, what perfect timing. So overall, from issues 1 to 11, I think I give it at least a solid 7.5 or 8 out of 10. I think it could have been better. But overall, I did really, really enjoy the comic. So that was good. Um, and coming on to Absolute Flash number 12, issue number 12. I mean, the ending, it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was definitely not horrible, but it could have been much better. Right, I hope it gets like a sequel one to it because I feel like there are a lot of questions which still were left unanswered. Right, I mean, of course, no comic always has like a clear conclusion. They always leave some things to for the future to serve the future, right? So okay, I just hope there's a sequel issue run for the book for Absolute Flash because I actually really liked it. I think since I haven't seen many people talking about it, I'd say it's a pretty underrated absolute book. And then I Holy on the same day, pretty good. Yeah, it was a fun event. Um, then we're going on to March 4th. Duplicate is game were added to Invincible Voices. Now, when I first saw like, I don't care, I don't like her character anyways in the show. But when I saw the gameplay trailer, oh my god, her powers, like she has so much potential for her powers, right? Like she can create clones, and the way they use them in the gameplay trailer for Invincible Voices and her character, what are they doing in the show? Yeah, I mean, I know she's not in the show anymore. I think so, right? But I mean, like, come on, man. Her powers are so cool in the game. What happened to the show? Like, what? So yeah, like, I mean, come on. It's like, I don't even have the words for it. Um, and then we move on to March 5th, where we got the Lanterns trailer. Finally, we got the footage, the proper footage, which is not just like the same one which we got a while ago. And I'm cautiously optimistic. But I know. First of all, like the thing about it doesn't look like Green Lantern. It's too grounded for this character. The suit looks like poop. Like it looks like shit. Right? It's not the color literally looks like shit. And I mean, yeah, I agree with them, but I mean, hey, this is just like a teaser. This is not even the official trailer, but I bet I can 100% guarantee they're probably holding a lot of stuff back. Obviously, that's how shows or movies work. They don't reveal all the big, amazing stuff in the trailers to save for like the final product. But I feel like they could have. I mean, this probably is just from the first two episodes. That's what I heard some people saying. Um, but I just hope the whole show isn't like this because I'm like. I really got hyped towards the end. Like when they really started using their powers. That was good. That I want more of that. Even if it's in a grounded detective show thing, right? You make them use their powers more. That's what I love. And if it's possible, make them go in space a lot more. But if we if we have to stick to grounded, make them use their powers more, make them use their suits more. You know, like I feel like the wackiness which Guy Gardner had in Superman was perfect. I feel like that kind of wackiness, you can imagine anything, you can create anything. I feel like that should be like the level these Green Lanterns should have. Hal Jordan, he looks interesting. I don't know about most people, but I really like the casting of Carl Chandler as Hal Jordan. I think he's a perfect fit for him because I feel like he does nail Hal Jordan's personality. I've seen some people think that because he says, I'm the only human, they're all aliens. They think he might be xenophobic. I mean, alien phobic, whatever, right? I mean, I don't want that, man. Hal Jordan has a lot of best friends in Green Island Corp, Kilowog, I think. God, I forgot his name. Like he has a lot, so I don't want that to be like a character assassination. John Stewart looks interesting. I love the dynamic between them. I really hope we get to see John's more of his like military aspect. I wonder which version of the character they will go for. I think it'll be amazing if they combine his original character and his new like recent character, where it's like in the old one he was more of an architect, so that's why he was like able to build such creative constructs. But the new ones he's like military man. So I mean, I wouldn't mind both. That'd be a pretty sick combo. Um, and then moving on from the Lanterns trailer, on March 6th and 7th. Don't. Don't. That's pure coincidence, okay? Don't. I went ahead and bought Batman Beyond, Wonder Woman, and No Justice comic. So Batman Beyond, it's not the original comics. I don't think the original comics, right? I think it's after the show dropped, the original anime show. I got the one. It's a new one where after Terry McGinnis died, it's basically Tim Drake pick up the mantle of Batman Beyond, right? And Barbara Gordon mentoring him. I haven't read the comic yet because I was busy with other stuff. That's gonna be later in the episode. Um, Wonder Woman comic. It's the I think Wonder Woman number one, issue number one, the latest one, the new one. My God, I was never a big fan of Diana's character before, especially because of DCEU, right? But oh my God, I really love her character. I think she's very interesting, right? Like she is, she's not an alien to say, but she does feel like an alien. She feels like she's an alien to humans, and her character is just like, ah man, I don't know what happened in other adaptations. They don't make her as kind as some comics or shows do. She's very kind. She's very interesting. She's very funny also. Like, also she doesn't try to be funny. It's like more of her humor, dry humor, I guess you can say. So I really love that. But I really like her character. I can understand why people put her in the Mount Rushmore of superheroes. But I'm gonna have to read more of the comics to decide that because I think even just one comic won't help me like, oh my gosh, she's the best superhero. I don't think so. Right. Um, and No Justice. I haven't read the book, but I read the premise. Um, it's about like Brainiac forcing heroes and villains to work together, something like that. Right? I got it because I saw Beast Boy. Okay, wait. James Gunn. If you're watching this, and please, if you're listening to this, I don't mind. Please listen carefully. If there's any chance in the future the Teen Titans movie gets made, right? Please cast me in the movie. Please cast me as Beast Boy. I'm telling you, give me a script, I'll nail it. Trust me, okay? So I'm trying to buy as many Beast Boy comics as I can to prepare for the role of Beast Boy, right? And Beast Boy was part of No Justice. He was literally on the cover. So I was like, but I'm getting it. And then on March 8th, we got the outstanding Spider-Man trailer. Now, there's not from Marvel, right? It's not Tom Holland or Tobey Maguire or Andrew one. It's not Beyond the Spider-Verse, definitely not. But it's a fan project, right? And it seems very different compared to other Spider-Man fan projects I've seen. Because it just looks very high schooly. Not, I don't mean that in a bad way. I think that's great because I feel like we haven't seen the high school aspect as much compared to Spider-Man. Obviously, I'd love to see Spider-Man. He's the main guy. But I feel like seeing more of Peter Parker's life, how not being getting bit by a spider and all affects him even more. Obviously, we see that, but like maybe to a greater length, like going to prom and stuff like a teen, like a normal high schooler would do. And based on the trailer, it doesn't look like we'll see many Spider-Man action scenes. It's more about Peter Parker's life and more about we'll see more scenes of Spider-Man helping people. I don't mind no action scenes if the story is good. If it works, if it works for the show, I like it. And I really like the casting of Peter Parker, and I like everyone casted. It's like they bring the perfect vibe to the characters, right? They fit the characters, so I'm really happy for that. Um, so yeah, I don't think there's a release date for this. It's a show, so yeah, I will definitely watch it when it comes out, and I wish all the best to the team behind it. And then March 9th. Oh my God, March 9th. Okay, this is what Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 1 is leading up to. We got the first teaser for Fortnite Showdown, Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2. Holy shit! I lost my fucking mind, okay? I lost my absolute shit when I saw the trailer. It was so good! It was like a dream Fortnite trailer. Okay, I'll calm down and explain in a slower way. The trailer is peak! Okay? It is absolutely amazing. The storyline has never been more back. Foreshadowing. Um, but at that moment, I feel like, oh my god, the storyline has never been more back. We got a cinematic Ice King versus the or versus the Foundation. Oh my god, holy shit, and we saw Captain America, the first Avengers. Oh my god, oh my god. Like, it felt like a fan made Fortnite trailer, but not because it was like bad or anything. Fan made trailers aren't bad, but like, like it doesn't feel real, you know? This is like the perfect, this is basically the dream Fortnite season with the dream story. Survival season with with Fortnite's most popular characters, Ice King and the Foundation, right? So it's a perfect match. So I'll get into the season later in the episode. And then we have March 10th, we have the Fortnite V-Buck prices increased. Yeah, they really decided to drop this after everyone got hyped for the season, didn't they? So obviously I've seen a lot of people complain online about this, saying it's stupid, they're a billion-dollar company. Yeah, to an extent. Yeah, right. I honestly don't know how to feel about this, right? I mean, on one hand, like maybe they are running out of money, maybe I don't know, but on the other, they're like, I mean, you're a billion-dollar company, you're a billion-dollar gaming company. I'm sure you can get some money, I don't know, from collabs. They did a lot of collabs. I don't know why they're still increasing the viewer. But they did a lot of collabs in 2025, even in Chapter 7 Season 1, insane amount of collabs. So I don't know what's happening, right? Uh, so yeah, there's a lot of foreshadowing for the Fortnite side of the month. Um, and then March 10th, we also had Alan the Alien getting added to Invincible Voices. He looks fun to play as, right? I love Alan the Alien. I think he's like one of the most fun. He's like probably the second funniest character in the show. Of course, Rex, my goat, Rexplode, right? Obviously. But he's incredibly funny. He's like a chill guy, and yeah. So I'm really excited to play as him. Um, and March 11th. Okay, this is probably gonna be a long yap session. Oh, March 11th. Transformers issue number 30 of the Skybound Energon Universe drop. I had hopes. I do. If you guys don't remember pre-reboot, right? I talked about how people were complaining about the Robert Kirkman issue so far, But I thought, it would get better. Maybe it's like a slow burn, and maybe it's like a slow build up. So it's like, or maybe it's like, you know, eventually, even though Robert is taking huge swings, right? They might like become this awesome thing to the end of the issue, to the end of the run. So those were my initial thoughts, and then I picked up this comic and read it. Oh boy, where do I start? Oh, pisses me off so much. Okay, first of all, I'll just give a summary. Elita gets the Matrix and becomes Elita Prime. Now, look, wait, before all of you come at me, I don't have a problem with her becoming the Prime. I don't have a problem with anyone becoming the Prime, but they have to be worthy of it. Right? I mean, it's like saying, let's say, Optimus dies, right? And Bumblebee's really worthy of the Matrix. Of course he is, right? He's Optimus' second hand. He's fought a lot worse. But it goes to someone like, I don't know, Wheelie, right? It felt like that. It didn't make. See, I'm not saying Elite One can get the Matrix, but in this universe, in this issue, it didn't make sense. And, okay, so the issue begins, right? With Elita and Optimus having an argument because she came back to Earth in issue number 29. Sorry, I was just drinking water. So, yeah, they both argue, right? Elita starts getting a fist fight. I think the argument is really well done, right? Doesn't make Elita like Elita is such a complicated character. I love that. Elita one. I want I always want to see her character be something more than what people say, like, oh, Optimus is mom's here, I feel like she's much more of a complicated character than that. So I'm happy that she at least got some nice character development different than what we've seen, even though I didn't like, even though like I was like, man, why is she doing this? It works. Like, I was like, man, she's so well written, makes doesn't make me like her, like obviously I like the character, but like her motives are like very complex and stuff, right? So um, but then, this issue happened, and I mean, it doesn't ruin her character. It definitely doesn't, but it keeps that like complex personality, which I really like. But oh man, like Optimus just gives up so easily. Like, man, he just gives up the Matrix, saying he is the Matrix. You're worthy of the Matrix, and then the stupidest thing happens. She says, okay, those who follow me, come back to Cybertron and fight with me. And those who choose to stay back on Earth will no longer be known as Autobots. And that pissed me off, man. Oh my god. And then Optimus went back to just being Optimus instead of Optimus Prime. I don't mind that, but oh man, like Jazz left. How can Jazz leave a leader? I mean, literally, Optimus is, I think, third or second hand. It pissed me off. It's like a character, it's kind of character assassination of people, of characters like, Optimus. How they give up this easily? Why would he spend so long fighting against? He was fighting against the Decepticons when he was on lower energon, and when he was at his literal lowest, everything's broken about him. And he still fought, and that's amazing. And oh my god! And one more thing, I saw one person point this out. I had completely like blinked over it. Optimus says a line in one of the previous Robert Kirkman issues saying, "Oh, maybe my kindness is a flaw that I have." Oh, but Kirkman, what the fuck are we doing here? This is not Invincible. But I'm so sorry. I know you're a great writer. You made Invincible, obviously. But come on, this is not the characters which we're doing. This is not doing Elite One justice. It's not doing Optimus justice. It's not doing the Autobots who left with her. I mean, yeah, some Autobots who left with her make sense. But Jazz, how can Jazz leave? You know? So, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see. Let's see what happens in issue number 31 because they're teasing a lot of Megatron in that. So let's just see how it goes, I guess. Oh man. issue. When I genuinely read it, I thought it was gonna be such a great comic because like we finally get a proper interaction. I mean, not proper, but like we get they finally admit she finally little one finally admits how what she went through and all that like fully right like openly. But I don't know, man. Now, yeah, like, oh man. Okay, March 13th. We got moving on to March 13th. We got the Fortnite Dark Voyager cinematic. It's a nice storyline. Amazing. I love the budget going into this. I love the lore it's adding. I love that fish stick is basically hit on by the squid guy, Squibbly. So that's pretty funny. And then, you know, we got the news of Jon Stewart that Jon Stewart is going to be in Man of Tomorrow. Now, wow, that's amazing. So Guy Gardner's not going to be in Man of Tomorrow, so it's going to be Jon Stewart. That's amazing. I love to see Jon Stewart on the big screen. And I think now it makes more sense what kind of movie Man of Tomorrow is. Since like James Gunn is saying it's not technically a Superman sequel, right? That's why it's not called Superman Man of Tomorrow, it's just called Man of Tomorrow. So I feel like this movie is going to be like Captain America Civil War. Now that was Captain America Civil War was basically Avengers 2.5, right? It was between Age of Ultron and Infinity War. It was 2.5. It was a prequel to Infinity War and a sequel to Age of Ultron. Right. So it might be like that, where it's like, even though it's like focusing on one main character, in this case being Captain America, or in this case being Superman, right? We'll have a bunch of characters from the main universe coming together, working together, like, in Captain America Civil War, we have Ant-Man, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Black Panther, Black Widow, there's a Scarlet Witch? Iron Man, War Machine. We have all these characters in a Captain America movie, right? It felt like an Avengers movie. So that's what might be happening. This might be like a pseudo kind of mini Justice League movie. And I think that makes more sense, especially because they're going to be fighting Brainiac. I think including as many heroes as they can, it will be it'll be very helpful, right? Oh man, I can't wait to see how Brainiac will look. Damn, I just thought of that. Oh my God. I know James Gunn's gonna pull off the design. And we got the disclosure date official trailer. That's the new Steven Spielberg movie, which is coming out I think June 12th, right? Okay, I really like this trailer. I like this trailer a lot better compared to the first trailer. The first trailer it didn't really do it for me, right? But this official trailer gave a lot of interesting ideas, right? I really like what they're doing with Emily Blunt's character. Um, and then we also have was it Josh O'Connell or Josh O'Connor? Josh O'Connor's character, right? He's like the guy with all the top secret information. He's got to disclose every information on this day. Say that again. Okay. So this trailer actually presented a lot more ideas compared to the first one. Because the first one was a little more confusing. Yeah, I mean, obviously, trailers are supposed to have mystery, but not too much of a mystery. It's like, oh, what the hell's happening here? This trailer does the mystery a lot better, right? So it's like interesting ideas. Um, like a lot of cool ideas such as mind control or mind projections, right? Like we see one guy in the trailer, the old dude, the old Secretary General, my bad, I don't know his name. He basically projects himself in the mind of the woman who I think is Josh O'Connor's girlfriend or sister. I'm not sure, right? Or friend, right? So he projects, and that's such an interesting topic, like interesting concept. Like they could like there are like a lot of questions based on like did they get a take from me that did they get the take from the aliens or from somewhere else? Like how is that possible? And we also saw like the same old guy. He like taking control of the same person, the Josh O'Connor's girlfriend, sister or friend, right? he was like literally controlling her. So that's amazing. They can if they can control people, right? Like if they can control people, that's going to be something, the government can stop from the information from getting out. They can do that. So that's really fascinating. And oh man, I can't wait for Coleman Domingo's character because he feels like a character who is like, he's going to be like the older mentor type figure. I really love those kind of characters in Steven Spielberg movies. And I just love what like his lines in each trailer, like there will be no other day like tomorrow. Like I love that line, right? So that trailer is really interesting. And then we have oh my god, this is hilarious one. So Yoshi is gonna be in Super Mario Galaxy movie, right? And honestly, I just thought, oh, they must be using some old voice lines from the games, right? Obviously, how can someone replicate a Yoshi voice that good other than the original voice actor, which I don't think they're gonna get. But my god, the reveal was voicing Yoshi. I could not stop laughing for like 5 minutes straight. Not because it's bad casting. I'm like, holy, give this man an Oscar right now. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Donald Glover is voicing Yoshi. Yes, Donald Glover, the Prowler or Childish Gambino. That's a ball knowledge reference right there. But oh my god, I give that man his Oscar right now. Like, who I did not even recognize that was Don Glover before they announced him. He's doing a fantastic job of Yoshi. It literally sounds like Yoshi. And oh my god, I cannot believe it. Yeah, yeah, I still can't process that's Donald Glover. The like it's like I've seen videos on Instagram. It's like, oh, same guy, by the way. It's like they showed clips of Yoshi and it's like, oh, you sneeze like a girl, and then Don's was like, oh, how that pound you like a boy, that didn't come out right. He has such a range. Like he's like a really incredible actor. And oh my God, bro. I lost my shit when I found this out, bro. Found out this. You see? Um, and then moving on to March 15th, I watched Hoppers. Right, that's a new Pixar movie directed by, I think, oh man, Daniel something. He created We Bare Bears. So, I watched the movie. I think my overall review, my basic summary review is this is what a Pixar movie should be like. Have a fun premise, have lots of comedy, but overall the premise it's tied to an emotional core, right? Because I feel like that's what makes Pixar movies work the best. Like Toy Story, yeah, there's a lot of comedy, there's a lot of fun humor, slapstick comedy, but the overall theme is, you know, Woody not wanting Andy to leave him behind, not to replace him, right? And that's very emotional. You always don't want someone to replace you with someone more high tech. And I mean, you get what I mean, right? So I feel like that's really good. I'm not gonna give spoilers because I don't want people to get spoiled because they want to watch the movie later. Um, so the movie overall is a 4.5 out of 5. Uh, about the emotional aspect, I feel like the story is really, really, it fits with the movie. Um, the comedy is amazing. Like the comedy is like it's like dark humor sometimes, but it's also like general old picture Pixar comedy, right? Which I really missed. And the animation, oh my God, I really love the animation. It makes each animal, each character, each human character, right? It makes them stand out. The animation makes them stand out. And that's good because each character, I feel like in anime movie especially, should have their own art style. Not art style. I think that would take way too long unless you're beyond the Spider-Verse. um, but you should have their own style, make them differentiate from themselves. That's why I feel like the 2020, the early 2020 Pixar movies were like I don't know what's going on there, right? They all look the same. I couldn't tell which one is which. And all yeah, I before Hoppers, I stopped watching Disney and Pixar in 2023, I think, or 2022. It's been 3 to 4 years since I watched a Disney or Pixar movie. That's great. I mean, Marvel doesn't count. I mean, like, come on. I'm talking about pure Disney or Pixar film. Damn, it's been that long. So yeah, I think I would definitely suggest you guys watch Hoppers. If you want to have like a fun time, chill back, sit back, relax, put on a chill movie, get some laughs out, get some tears out. Watch Hoppers, definitely. I think it's a pretty good movie. Uh, I think my problem with the movie is that the pacing is very weird, right? Like it starts out at a slow, not too slow, but like a normal slow pacing at the beginning, but after a certain time jump, it's like there's a lot, everything's happening all at once. I thought, each event which is going to happen in the movie is going to like progress through days, but it just happens in like what feels like a span of uh I don't know, 12 hours. That's it, right? It doesn't feel like you're not given time to breathe, basically, right? So I was a little thrown off by the structure and the flow of the movie. Otherwise, I have no other problems. So I think it's pretty good. Like I said, 4.5 out of 5 or 95 out of 100. I don't know why I put 100. I just want to say that. Um, Also on the same day I started. Actually, no, I think it's before, right? Before March 15th, I started watching Daredevil, right? The original one, not Daredevil Born Again. I only watched the first season. I I said like such a un like impossible goal of finishing the whole show, all 3 seasons, and possibly even the Defender show, because I think they tie in together, right? Especially right after season 2. I wanted to finish the show before Daredevil Born Again season 2 comes out. Let me tell you, buddy, didn't work. And didn't work, man. I was too busy. But I did watch the first 2 episodes. I think I'm gonna start the second episode. I think I'm on season 1, episode 2. I'm not even done with it, bro. They're 50 minutes long. I didn't expect them to be 15 minutes long. Sorry, 50 minutes long, right? So I probably finish it after a while, right? But so far the show is really good. I can understand what people are saying, but people are saying, season 3 is where it's at peak, so I can't wait to get there. But so far I really like the characters. I really like Karen. Um, I really like Foggy. I really like Mad Mother. Oh my God, I love Mad Mother. I love that like there's like literally a joke within the show. It's like he's blind. Matt Murdock is blind, but how does he pull such good looking ladies? How? He's blind, right? Even he acknowledges it. It's like it's so funny. I love when show writers take like meta joke like jokes which the fans make and like they try to incorporate them within a show or a movie, right? With the lines. And I think that's hilarious. Um and then on March 16th, we have we had the Oscars, right? The 2026 Oscars. So I'm just gonna go over the winners really quick. So for Best Picture, we have One Battle After Another. Congratulations. I love that movie. I think it's such a good movie. Um, I think it has such like a visual flair and just a amazing flair to it as a whole. Best actress was Jessie Buckley. Hamnet. I unfortunately didn't see Hamnet. I've seen a lot of people talk about it, saying it's really good. I'll watch later. Best actor Michael B. Jordan. Sinners. Congratulations, man. I heard. I also have to watch Sinners, man. Complete. I don't have time, right? Michael B. Jordan. Oh my God, I've seen some of his acting, right, in Sinners. Especially because he's playing twin roles. Right? Oh my God, he's like, yeah, he definitely deserved this award. Um, Best Supporting Actress. The winner was Amy Madigan. Weapons. I haven't seen that unfortunately. Best Supporting Actor. Sean Penn. One Battle After Another. I'll get into it after I read every winner. Best director Paul Thomas Anderson. One battle after another. Great. Amazing. I love that. I love that. He did such an amazing job directing the movie. The movie looks like it was shot on digital, but it still looks like it was shot on film. It looks like an early 90s movie. I love that. I love the visuals visual play, like I said. Best animated feature. K-pop Demon Hunters is one. I love that movie. I'm so happy it won. Um, and then we have best international feature, sentiment and value. I know that has Elle Fanning and uh Stellan Skarsgård. I have to watch it. And we have best original screenplay. Winner was Sinners, Ryan Coogler. Congratulations. I think they really deserve it. Best adapted screenplay. I actually didn't notice. But One Battle After Another was like a loose adaptation of a book, so that was good, I guess. Best original song. We're going up. Now I'm gonna try singing Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. One amazing song. I love that, but I feel like what it sounds like should have won. Hot take, but I love that song even better. Um, and then we have best original score. Sinners, Ludwig Göransson. Easily one of the dude's one of the best composers out there right now. But cinematography, Sinners, Autumn Dural Arkapaw. If sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Also good, really good. Best film editing, one battle after another. Sorry, Andy Jurgensen. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but hey, the film was really well edited. Um, Best sound winner F1 makes sense, man. The sounds in F1 were like amazing. Best visual effects after Fire and Ash, obviously. Best production design Frankenstein. I have to watch it. I have to watch it. Best casting, one battle after another. Mm, I don't know about that. Best makeup hairstyling, Frankenstein, obviously. The Creature, have you seen The Creature? Best costume design, Frankenstein. And then, yeah, that's it, right? The others are like stuff I haven't seen, right? So, for best picture, obviously, I think One Battle After Another easily should take it. Best actress, yeah, I have no idea. I haven't seen the other ones. Um, Best actor Michael B. Jordan. I've seen a lot of people said that it should have been Timothy Chalamet, but I think Michael B. Jordan also did a really good job. Supporting actress, I think that's also fine. Supporting actor, I feel like it should be Benicio del Toro. I feel like I mean, Sean Penn. He did a fantastic job. He was like very menacing. He was very threatening. But I feel like Benicio. Oh my God! Please, Benicio del Toro. Benicio del Toro should have won the Best Supporting Actor award. But hey, it's fine. Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson. Obviously, I'm fine with that. Uh, Best Animated Feature, yeah, I'm fine with K-pop Demon Hunters winning. International feature, I haven't seen the other ones, my bad. Original screenplay, I feel like it should have gone to my screen. Because I feel like I see a lot of people saying the movie's really well written and it's really well done. Best adapt screenplay. I feel like it should have gone to Hamlet or Frankenstein because I mean, One Battle of Another is a loose adaptation, so I think it should count as a full adaptation, right? Golden original song, perfect. Score, perfect, works. Um, cinematography. I feel like it should have been One Battle After Another. Right, that movie had a lot of great cinematography, but it's fine. Winner, I'm fine with that. Best sound, yeah, I love that. Visual effects, obviously. Fire after Fire Ash, nothing can beat that after movies. Best production design, Frankenstein. Best casting, I feel like it should have gone to My Supreme or Sinners, right? Because I feel like they have a lot of well casted people, a lot of talented people in there. Makeup, hair design, costume design, and everything. That's fine. So Oscar was really interesting this year. We got a reunion between Rob Downey Jr. and Chris Evans talking about Magic Mike's tongue. God, why did I say that out loud? Um, and then moving on to March 17th, we had the Marvel Rivals Season 7 official reveal. Oh my God, how long have I been waiting for this? Black Cat and White Fox are getting added to the game. Now I can't put this in small terms. Finally! Okay. So the animation, wow, first of all, the animation, the trailer, spectacularly done, right? Holy shit, the animation is amazing. Congratulations to the people who have worked on the trailer. You guys did a fantastic job with it. Um, and also it's like, Black Cat's getting added. I'm happy. I'm happy. And then White Fox, I don't know that much about her, but I think she looks really cool. The animation, oh my god, I can't stop gushing about the impact frames. Uh, so yeah, I can't wait for the season. I haven't seen the White Fox gameplay yet. Black Cat is coming out later. As part of season 7.5. So yeah, I mean, season looks fun. It's like basically kind of like Daredevil Born Again, like with Mayor Fisk and stuff like that. So pretty hyped for it. So it's like going back to like the grounded New York streets. So I'm like happy for that. So yeah, those are my that. So that's it for March 17th. Moving on to March 18th. Oh my God. Okay, this is such a huge day. Holy shit. March 18th was epic. Okay, so first of all, we had Invincible season 4. Finally, it's out. Right, they dropped the first three episodes. I'll admit the first three episodes are like, I mean, more both two or three episodes are okay. One episode was really really good. I had a lot of fun with it. Episode one is kind of mid. I mean, it's a good how do you say, introduction to the season after season three, but like it just didn't do. I feel like season three's pilot episodes, the first three ones were like incredible, obviously because the Cecil was Invincible fight. But I mean, season four just didn't land the same. The first three episodes didn't land the same as like season three. But episode two, it's fantastic. I loved it. It's hilarious. It's really, yeah, I had a lot of fun watching it. Cause yeah, I just love watching, adventures with Omni Man and Alan. Like they can, I don't know what happens at the end of the season, but they should do a spin-off if they can. They should do a spin-off because I have read the comics, so I don't know. Should do a spin-off of Omni-Man and Alan the alien. I feel like that should uh be successful because a lot of people. I mean, I don't know about them, but I know I would definitely watch it because I love their dynamic, right? And it's basically hilarious the banter and oh my god, the scene where it's like Omni-Man's like, oh, I can sleep on the couch. I slept in worse places, and it just cuts to him like trying to uh uh like cover his ears with the pillow and because of the noises. So that was it. The comedy scene is definitely a lot better compared to season three, right? And the title card, it's a space like it's cracking, right? The last shot they're cracking. So I'm thinking since they already reveal a picture of Thrag flying in space, like for as a first look, right? I think he's going to burst through the title card, which I think that's such a unique title card. But if that does happen, that'd be sick. Episode three, I think it was the second battle, right? The sequence, right? It was an interesting episode, right? Like there's the Invincible is at its breaking point, right? And I'm not going to get like basically like towards the end, getting spoiled, right? Towards the end of the episode, he kills Russ. Oh no, that's episode one. Oh no, no, no. I know. I remember episode three that much. I didn't like it that much. Um, but yeah, and then oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, this is the big news of March 18th of the day. Okay, deep breaths. The Spider-Man brand new day trailer released. Finally! Holy fuck, bro. It took so long to get a trailer for the movie. Oh my god, and it was worth the wait. Holy fucking shit, I'm so hyped. Okay, first of all, the trailer, phenomenal, spectacular, amazing, sensational. What more? How many more Spider-Man puns do I have in me? I don't know, right? But the trailer, it just like from the first moment you see Peter Parker is depressed and he's sad. Man, we Spider-Man fans are like winning. He's the best more than ever. Please, Spider-Man fans, start cheering. And oh my god, the suit, first of all, the suit is gorgeous, amazing, right? I think it's I don't know, Andrew's TASM 2 suit is my favorite live action suit, but I think this might one top. This one my holy shit. This one my top it. And oh my god, the swinging from like what little scenes we get, like oh my god, it's like almost 1002 level stuff, man. I okay. Before I get into full in-depth thoughts, I just want to say thank you, Dustin Daniel, thank you, Marvel Studios, thank you, Sony, thank you, Tom Holland, for giving us the best Spider-Man, a broke Spider-Man, a Spider-Man who has to use a washing machine. That's incredible. That's amazing. Okay, that's outstanding. That's Ben Riley. I don't know. I ran the puns, but oh my god, it's so good. He's using a washing machine to clean his suit. That's amazing. He's broke. He's depressed. He's poor. He's alone. Perfect. And the suit. Oh my god, the suit ripples in the air. Right? One problem which a lot of people have with the home trilogy was that the suit was basically CGI. It didn't have physics. It was like skin tight to a suit, so you can see the wrinkles. You can see the wrinkles in this new trailer from the suit. In the suit you see wrinkles, you see ripples in the air. It reacts to real time physics. That's amazing for my little science in me. And oh my god, oh man, I still can't find the trailer. I still can't. It's like they brought everything that makes Spider-Man into this movie without hesitation. Um, so one thing, right? So we get some sequences, some shots of the tank chasing, and then we see Frank Castle, Punisher, John Berthal. Let me tell you something, guy. Right? He's hilarious. Like their banter, the banter between Spider-Man and Punisher is hilarious. It's like Spider-Man's like, man, it's like he kind of gets, you again? I told you to go. I told you to go home. Okay, it's like, I don't care. And I love that Peter censored him from saying motherfucker. And then he gets stripped, right? On the mouth. Um, and that's incredible. Like, it's no longer like, oh, Mr. Castle or Mr. Frank, Mr. Stark. No, he's like, what the hell, Frank? You almost hit me with the man. You hit me with the man. No, you just hit me with the man. Right. And then oh my god, the swinging and the web. Oh my god, the webs. The way he utilizes them, amazing. Speaking of webs, he's getting organic webs in the movie. Holy shit, it's real. He is getting organic webs. Now, I'm honestly personally really happy with the decision because I feel like even the home trilogy when he had like so much money because Tony Stark's get suit technology, right? He didn't use his webs to the most creative advantages. They never led to like scenarios where it runs out, so he has to think like how Andrews did most of the time. So I feel like organic webs are the best direction for him. Like, cause simply he didn't use his webs properly in the home trilogy. So it's like why bother making mechanical web shoes where he can just transform into organic? And I love the theme that, because Peter Parker is going through some mental trauma, depression, it's like even his body is reacting to that, and it's creating these changes, these mutations. Da-na-na-na. Yes, I know you all Marvel fans got that reference, but I love that concept. It's a perfect natural way to explain why he's switching from mechanical to organic. And lots of people are theorizing that he might become Man Spider. I feel like he won't be Man Spider in the real world. I think he might be in the dream sequence because I feel like in the real world become too complicated. But if they can handle it, yeah, sure. I mean, oh, Yeah, I mean, sure, if they can handle it, I wouldn't mind. And then oh my god, we get Scorpion in the trailer. We get fucking Scorpion. It's real, and he's not just in the prison jumpsuit. He actually gets the suit. Oh my god, the suit is amazing. I kind of wish he had the helmet. But I think he does have it. I think he just in that scene doesn't have it. But oh my god, I can't wait to see Scorpion both in live action. I really like what they did with him in the Insomniac games. So I'm really excited to see what they do with him in live action, right? Especially the tail. Seeing how that will work. Um and oh, okay. Uh how do you say? Sadie Sink's character. Obviously I gotta talk about Sadie Sink. I mean, come on. Come on, people, come on, Sadie Sink. Okay. Oh, before I get the Sadie Sink Sadie Sink is in a new version of Romeo and Juliet with no Jupe. I want to watch it so badly. Um, but I heard people say it's good, right? It's very interesting. I'm really happy that she's again it's her debut in the West End, so I'm happy for her and Noah Jupe. So definitely go and watch that. It's not sponsored, okay? Um, so CitySync has it's officially known. It's always known that CitySync is has been cast in this movie, but we just don't know as who. There are a lot of people of the months, even when it was filming, there are people thinking she could either be Rachel something, like a Punisher, the Punisher sidekick. She could be some character, some NYPD character from the Brian Day era of the Spider-Man comics, and always and some people think it's Gwen Stacy, but that's always not there because in the leaked set photo of her, she's wearing like a jacket, but like we can see red hair. Now, I don't think Gwen Stacy has red hair. Now that has obviously led to people speculating widely on one specific character, who is obviously a redhead, but the most popular redhead in the Marvel universe, Jean Grey. They're speculating that Facing could be playing Jean Grey. Um, and I am fully on board with that rumor. I wouldn't mind. I would love if she played Jean Grey. And we also did hear rumors that Kevin Feige has been extremely busy, but he has only moved away. He's obviously been busy with Doomsday, right? But he moved away from Doomsday just for a little bit to focus on other stuff, very important stuff, such as um, I think the casting, the director of putting Jake Schreier as director of the X-Men movie, the reboot, and casting City Sink. Now, why would he take his important job of Doomsday to just cast City Sink if she was playing a random person from the Brand Day era comics? Why? Because she's playing an important character. And it's also been confirmed that City Sink will return in Avengers Secret Wars. Now I don't know about you. I don't think a human will survive Secret Wars. Okay, let's just be realistic here. So there's no way City Sink is playing a human character. She's probably human, but she's definitely a superhuman. She's a meta, you know? So I think she's definitely Jean Grey. Makes sense. And in the trailer also we see like Spider-Man opening the tank door, and we just see it's an old granny. A random granny. It's not a character from the comics, it's just a random granny. And then the camera swipes over to a soldier, and that soldier and then it's like confusing, and then the soldier looks up and it's hard to explain. That's clearly mind control. I didn't understand it when I first watched the trailer, but when I look back, I was like, oh, that has to be mind control. Obviously, you can't see mind control, right? But it's how do you say? It's it's invisible to the naked eye, right? So I figured that's how time mind control would work, and that's definitely. I mean, who else is in the movie that can mind control? There's no one except we don't know one character, Sadie Sink's character, and we don't know anything about her, literally anything, right? But in a leaked trailer, right, leaked version of the trailer, which leaked all the way back in December, we did hear that stay away from me, or it won't just be your friends who forget who Peter Parker is. Now, if I know about you, that sounds like a mind reader to me. How would she know if she was a regular human? That's a regular human would not be that threatening. So I feel like she's Jean Grey. I would love if she's Jean Grey. She's a perfect Jean Grey casting. I love everything. She's goaded, right? And then we have Bruce Banner. Oh my god, I love that Hulk is in the movie. It's basically the original Marvel Trinity, except Wolverine, right? It's like Spider-Man, Hulk, Wolverine with the original Trinity, and then we have here in this movie, you have Spider-Man, Hulk, and Punisher. What a combo, man! But Bruce Banner, man, I know. Okay, Marvel. No matter how hard you hide it, I dead ass know he's gonna turn into a Hulk. Okay, there's no way you have Bruce Banner in a project and he doesn't try in for more than like what 30 seconds, and he does not turn into the Hulk. I'm guaranteeing. Okay, there are a lot of shots where it's like empty things are like flying towards Spider-Man, or and he's grabbing empty things. That's the Hulk. I'm guaranteeing it's the Hulk. The Punisher does not have the strength of a gamma reactor. Okay, he's a human. Let me tell you something, man. Okay, so yeah, I mean, yeah, man, and overall, like the MJ and Peter stuff, right? MJ, Peter, and that stuff. Ah, man, I love that. He's like so emotional looking at them. I love that. And oh my god, the ending joke. I'm just a neighbor from across the hall. A friendly neighbor. That triggered the say that again meme everywhere. Okay, the moment like say that again, like that was such a well written joke. I think those kind of funny jokes are like what makes comic book movies work a lot. Like they should be very funny. They should make a lot of puns to their characters. So overall, I'm really hyped. For Spider-Man Brand Day, it's in my top two most anticipated. It's my second most anticipated movie of the year versus Doomsday. Obviously, I need the official Doomsday trailer. Marvel, Marvel, here, listen to me very carefully. I know you're watching, Kevin Feige. I know you're listening. First of all, thank you for everything you've done for Marvel. Okay, you're goated. You're goated. And please release a look, at least not even a trailer, small look at Doctor Doom. Because this movie's about Doomsday. It's literally his day. And we haven't seen him yet. I know that's probably a good marketing strategy to save him until the main trailer, but I mean, come on, we need something. We need a glimpse, at least a small poster, you know? But please release a trailer at least in April. Good content. And then we move on to March 19th. Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2. Amazing season. The gun, okay, so I kind of felt it was kind of like underwhelming. The gunplay. Sorry, now I speak. The gunplay because Tim Sweeney, we're gonna talk a lot about him more in the later half of the podcast. But he said there's gonna be a lot of changes, a lot of loot changes, everything will be brand new, and it was mostly the same. I mean, there were new weapons and stuff, but most of them were locked behind like unlock page and stuff. Right, like each team, there's rivalry system. It's like chapter 2 season 2, right? So there's like you have to choose a team and you have to unlock it. You have to earn rivalry points and blah blah blah. And it just kind of felt underwhelming. There were not that lot of changes to what he was hyping up, right? But overall, I would, based on gameplay, I haven't played myself, but I've seen a gameplay. I feel like I give it a 9 out of 10. It's pretty damn good scene. The storyline is carrying hard, and like the new weapons are really good. The new weapons are really good. They're very unique. That's good. They're unique but not broken. They're like pretty balanced and unique. That's what I love, right? And then on the same day, I started reading Project Hail Mary. Not watching, reading. I will get more into depth once I come to a day when I finish the book. March 28th. Oh my god, we got the Sonic 4 first teaser. Oh my god. Okay, so it's not actually a teaser, it's more like a title card reveal. But holy peak! Okay, I think this might be the best Sonic film yet. Obviously, each one like get higher and higher in like scale and like quality, right? And this trailer just says that like it's probably the best like reveal trailer we had for Sonic film yet. Like, it's like it gives me goosebumps. And oh man, okay, so the trailer begins. I'm pretty sure you all have seen the trailer. It's like it has Amy's hammer coming through, and then it shows the chaos emeralds with every Sonic main Sonic character coming. They confirm Shadow's coming back in the movie. So they're not making a Shadow spin-off like we thought they were, but he's going to be in the movie. Damn. I mean, of course, it's Keanu Reeves, and Shadow is a very popular character. I would also put him in the movie, but I kind of wish we got a solo movie. But hey, if they can handle it, if they handle it well, they handle it well. And then transition to Sonic like pinballing across, let's say, a void with Sonic's metal digital face reflecting behind. Oh man, that's so sick! And the Sonic boom, sound. Oh my god, it's so big. It's so big. Oh, it's so big. And I'm really excited for next year, man. Like, I'm really excited for Sonic 4. I can't wait to watch it. And then we had March 24th. We have Wonder Woman, what am I saying? Wonder Woman, Wonder Man season 2 announcement. I am so happy about, and that is this is really fast. It's like what, 2 months after the show dropped. Amazing! I love that. I love that it got renewed so fast. That means it's really, really done. It was really, really successful, right? And or like maybe blew them like, oh, it blew them out the water. It's like, oh shit, we didn't expect this. Let's greenlight another season. And I love that because I feel like this show I have a more personal connection with this show rather than other Marvel shows. Like, I love the other Marvel shows. I think they're obviously better Marvel shows, but this show is like about acting, the Hollywood industry. So I'm really connected towards that. And the way the season one ends off, I need to see more of these characters. I don't want to wait 5 years like I had to wait for Shang-Chi to pop up. I want either a continuation of the show or to pop up in the next Marvel movie. Which popping up in the next Marvel movie might not be possible. But season two works. If I have to wait 1 or 2 years, that's fine. Don't rush it. Take time like you did with this season for season one, right? Take time, polish it, and have Dustin Daniel and Andrew Guest writing on it because they did a phenomenal job with the first season. And then okay. So I'm really hyped for Wonder Man. I keep on saying Wonder Woman. Wonder Man season two, I'm really really happy. And a lot of people like, oh, Moon Knight, what happened to Moon Knight? I mean, I feel like Wonder Man really needs a season two. Okay, this is the next topic. Fortnite on the same day, Fortnite laid off 1,000 plus employees. Oh man, this has been such a big topic, and so this is every Fortnite controversy in the month which has been building up to. This is first of all, my like I hope everyone who got laid off, right? I hope they're doing well. I hope they're able to find jobs. I hope their families are doing good. Man, this just sucks, man. Like, Fortnite, it was literally on track to rise again with this season, but it's just the season has been hurt by so many things, such as the V-Buck increase and this now. So, the excuse they use for both Reebok and this employee laying off thing is because they don't have enough money. But come on, you're paying The Rock for voiceover. No, I'm not saying paying The Rock is a bad thing. I would love to have The Rock, but he's way too expensive for Fortnite. Should just recast him with someone who sounds like him at least. Doesn't matter if they don't sound the exact same, but like, you can't just pay The Rock and then expect to have all of him. And like, he's very, very expensive. There's a reason why even in movies he makes, he becomes producer because that's how they fund him. And oh my god, they fired the story guy and they fired original veterans who are part of Fortnite to save the world. Like the original Jonesy creator, the guy who I think published Save the World and stuff. They fired those guys. How? They're literally staples of your game. How can you fire them? Right? And they fired the new storyline guy. I forgot I said, I'm so sorry. Right? They fired him, who's responsible for the 0 Hour live event, chapter 7 season 1 and chapter 7 season 2 storyline. And they fired him. Why? Why, Fortnite? You were this close to perfection. And this whole controversy has caused like people to on the internet to flame Tim Sweeney, right, the CEO of Epic Games, because okay, first of all, he overhyped the season, and also he's doing this, and he's not giving a shit about it, right? And he's not making sensible decisions. Now, I'm not gonna bash on people who have already been bashed. I don't wanna add fuel, fire to the fuel to the fire. Yes, but I mean, Tim Sweeney, come on, you gotta make you like we're making good decisions with Chapter 7. Season 2 is 0 hour towards the end of Chapter 6. But what happened? Why lay off these guys? Just stop playing The Rock. Get someone who sounds like The Rock. That's not hard. Look at Invincible. They were Marshall. He didn't come back. So they found someone who sounds like him. Doesn't like unless the hardcore fans. No, only the hardcore fans or the normal ones. They didn't even notice that he got changed. Get someone like that. Don't pay the actual Rock. He's very, very expensive. And you're complaining about that you're not able to pay enough? They're not getting the money they need? It really sucks, man. I mean, yeah, I mean, you gotta make like smart decisions. Epic Games and Tim Sweeney, you gotta make because Fortnite was about to get back on track after so many years, and now it's fallen off again. The season's good, the game's good, but all of this is weighing down the season. It's putting bad taste in the mouth, and bad taste in the season's mouth, the players' mouth. So yeah, I just hope everyone who got laid off is doing well right now. I know they're getting some extra years of bonus payment, so yeah, it's pretty annoying, man. All the layoffs in the video game industry. Um, and speaking of video games, Titan is getting added to Invincible. Where says he kind of fights like a tank or a vanguard. Makes sense. He's a big guy. Okay, moving on to lighter topics. March 25th. Oh my god, we got Invincible episode season 4 episode 4. Now this is the episode where the original story of Mark going to hell literally uh is taking place because they couldn't Robert Kirkman couldn't fit this in the original comics. So he had to he couldn't put in the comics, but now he got the chance to put it in, and he was able to give a nice story behind it. But honestly, I feel like that portion of the episode, like the whole fight, I thought it was okay. But I'm not saying it was bad, but I was like, it's kind of mid, and I think I interested me. But um, oh my god, the ending! I lost my shit for that. Like Eve is about to tell. Oh, episode 3, I forgot. Oh my god, episode 3, it had the ending of Eve confirming that she was pregnant. That's why her powers weren't working properly. Um, and then episode 4, at the end, right? Eve is finally built up the courage to tell Mark that she's pregnant, right? But then at that same time, Omni Man and Alan show up, and it's like so good. So as I'm recording this, the episode 5 is going to drop tomorrow. So that'll be the first one of the first things I review in the April episode. And then yeah, like the ending is so big. It's like this is what like episode the first few episodes need to be like. But I'm happy it's going up now. Hopefully, I don't want to jinx it. And then we had Daredevil Born Again season 2. Oh, we only got the first episode, and also one more thing, Daredevil Born Again season 2 is also releasing a new episode, actually two new episodes tomorrow. Um, so that's good. So it's Invincible and Daredevil Born Again at once. So oh my god, peak first episode, like it felt cinematic. I love that, right? It didn't feel like too much of a movie, but it also didn't feel like too much of a low budget lava boy and shy girl adventure. And also I love the reasoning behind Daredevil finally got a double D's on his chest. He got the symbol. He got the symbol. So I love that he's using the double D's as like a sign of rebellion, of resistance, right? I love that reasoning. I think it works really, really well. And yeah, I think it's a really good first episode. I love that my goat Matthew Lillard is in the show, is in the MCU. Finally, it's about damn time. So yeah, uh, yeah, that's pretty much it for March 25th. And then we have March 26th. We got the new DreamWorks movie trailer for Forgotten Island. It looks interesting. I'll probably check it out. You know. And then we move on to March 29th. Conquest is again added to Invincible versus. Damn! Damn, they really be adding everyone. I'm joking. But I'm really excited. But his fight sets look really amazing, right? And we can make him fight against Omni-Man in the game. That's pretty sick. So yeah. March 30th. Transformers: The Last Spark, which is a fan project, dropped a new teaser, which is a battle between Nemesis Prime and Optimus Primal. First of all, the VFX looks amazing, right? Props to the VFX artist. It looks amazing. It looks almost cinema level. No, I mean like it almost looks like real quality level. And the fight, I love the fight. I love the lines. Are pretty menace. I mean, especially Nemesis Prime is very menacing, right? And also, it's like the fight scenes are so far what we've seen are really well choreographed. So I'm really excited for this project. Um, and yeah, and on the same day, I finished the Project Hail Mary book. I'll just give a quick review. Amaze, amaze, amaze. 4.5 out of 5. I really love this book. 476 pages of peak. Okay. So I did this in preparation for the movie, because I was going to watch the movie at the end of the month. So I tried to read the book as fast as I can. I finished it. It's a really good book. There's a lot of character that I want. So I just had a few moments which I liked in the book, and then I move on to the movie. And also I'll tell my problem with the book also. I like what the reason why Ryland Grace in the book goes to how do you say, goes back to saving the world when at first didn't want to do anything with it. He let the other scientists do it, is for his students, because he realized that his students, because he's a teacher, right, they are going to grow up in an apocalypse 30 years from now if he doesn't do anything. So instead of sitting around, he gets motivated, and then he goes to save it for them, for his kids, and they're not even his kids. And that's really good. That really adds to his character. And also I feel like I really like how the book is, like, really it gives context for like everything. It's like not too fast paced, right? But my only problem with the book is that the ending. I really didn't like the ending. It felt too much like there was something missing between chapter 23 and chapter 24. Like there was 23.5 chapter 23.5. So it kind of felt too much at the end. Um, and yes, this is the movie which I watched at the end of the month. Project Hail Mary, the movie. So once I finished the book, I obviously went and watched the movie. So here's my quick review, okay? First of all, I'll just list out some of the negatives. And then positive and negatives are mixed, jumbled together. So first of all, the movie is very fast paced. Uh, I had the same problem with Superman 20, the David Cornsford one. When I first saw it, because I thought it was way too fast paced. But when I rewatch it, maybe upon rewatch, it'll feel a lot better, because I wasn't expecting that much of a fast tone, even for a 2 hour 30 minute movie. The structure, yeah, like I said, the structure at first was very unexpected, and I got thrown off by it. Ryan Grace, the main character, is great. Played by Ryan Gosling, is great. But I kind of wish they add the character development of saving the world for his students and their future, like they have in the book. But they don't have that. He just joins it, right? Eva Strat I think that's how you pronounce it, is great and is very much like her book counterpart, so that's very good. Rocky is hilarious. I mean, you don't know how many times I laughed because of like Rocky and his jokes. Like his is basically dry humor. The comedy and editing is phenomenal. I think the comedy really sticks, even though the first act of the movie has a more comedic tone. I didn't like that at first, but as the movie kept progressing and the second and third act hit, there's like, especially during the second act, there's like a huge emotional tone which just hits you like a train. Right? It literally hits you like a train. Like it was so impactful, it made me cry. It made me cry for a scene. I think you guys don't know which one. Right in the second act, it made me cry. 5 minutes straight, I cried. That's an achievement right there. Like I get like the sudden emotional release works best because then it's like the most impactful. So yeah, I'll give them that. I'll give them props for that, for making me cry for a movie for a rock. The dynamic between Grace and Rock is amazing, as in the book. The visuals are amazing. The cinematography, yeah, is fantastic. There are so many gorgeous shots in the movie, and y'all should watch this in the theaters. I'm telling you, y'all should watch this in the theaters. It's a fantastic. It like it probably could win best visuals, best uh uh best what's it? Ah, crap, best visual effects. Um, and there were no green screens or blue screens, so it was like most of it was practical. Obviously, he didn't go to space, but like Ryan Gosling didn't go to space. But oh, by the way, Ryan Gosling is amazing. He's amazing at acting in the movie. Like he delivers each emotion with so much depth. It's not just one emotion he's portraying. Like at the surface level, he's portraying one emotion, but in the deeper levels, he's portraying a lot of complex emotions. I love that. I love that. He's such a fantastic actor. And the story is the best version of the book if when it's crammed into a 2.5 hour movie. Obviously, you can't have an 8 hour long movie, right? Because that's how long the book is, right? And the ending, one change I like about the movie, like that the movie does, the ending is done much better than it is done in the books. I love the ending in the movie much better. Okay, it made much more sense. It was structured and it flowed properly, connected with the rest of the movie, and it didn't feel too out of place like the book did. Yeah, and like I said before, maybe upon rewatch I might like the movie more because it'll like I'll have a understand. Okay, this is how the movie is. This is how it's structured, like that. So overall rating a 4.5 out of 5, same as the book, but both are fantastic. And wait, before this is unscripted. Before I started recording, they dropped Amazon MGM Studios. Same studio behind Project Hail Mary just dropped a new Masters of the Universe trailer. They knew what they were doing. Okay. I'll just give you quick thoughts. I think the trailer looks really good. Skeletor. Oh man, even though it's Jared Leto, I think he sounds really good. I think he speaks like very well. His voice is very deep. I didn't expect that, but it's pretty cool. And the He-Man secret, the I have the power. It's pretty good. It's really good. Wow, 1 hour and 20 minutes almost. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Uh, this has been the March episode, right? I hope you guys had a good March month. I did. It was very packed month, but it was a very nerdy month also. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. This is Smaran Vasireddi, broadcasting from Earth 2811, signing off.